Hello.
A few moments later.
Aw, it would be such a shame if something happened to your adversary. Aw, what's going on, bro? What's going on, bro?
A few hours later.
We will make you suffer. You are playing against Dimir with your annoying little white creatures. Hello everyone, it's Sloth, and today we have special day. We are saying goodbye to the old standard. And what best way to say goodbye to the standard than play all the best cards for Dimir? Of course, I thought the real fitting deck will be Dimir Control, because what can be better than our favorite archetype? And with that being said, we are playing all the cool kids from the block. We are playing Zareth San, Lolth, Iymrith, Xanathar, and Professor Onyx. Like, man, this card just completely obliterate. This card made someone today rage quit the game. For no reason, but it was just so frustrating to play against. So stay tuned, because I know everyone likes other decks to rage quit. And Iymrith, my personal favorite dragon of the format. So much better than the Goldspan dragon. Believe me, it's better. Don't care that the Goldspan is everywhere and Iymrith is not played too much. But definitely my favorite dragon. And we won't see this again, for at least in standard. So we definitely want to pay some tribute to those amazing cards, and the whole deck idea was that we want to have everything cool in one place, we want to have fun, and we also want to win. So the deck, don't get fooled, the deck is pretty sweet. We went in Mythic, in positive win rate, I made sure of it. So with that being said, of course, Blood on the Snow, one of the cards that will go, the whole snow team basically. So we definitely get all the value. Blood on the Snow, of course, very good card that brings back your best creature for the format. You will see Xanathar playing with our opponent deck, and we know what it does to our opponent's soul. You can predict what will happen when we start doing his cards. It definitely leaves a mark on every person that got affected by Xanathar, the most crushing beholder in the ladder. And with that being said, let's talk about the rest of the deck. You have seen similar decks, so I won't say too much about all the stuff, interactions. I think the most important parts, you will learn how to kill aggro. Killing aggro is really very simple. You just need to play 5 removals in a row in 5 first turn of the games. Easy. Very, very good strategy. Magic definitely as intended. And for this reason, we have so many 1 mana removals. This also goes away, so was fitting for the deck, and we play it anyway because it's amazing card. 1 mana removal. Only problem, sorcery speed, but we don't care as much. Ray, March, all of them are extremely good removal, and March gives us way more time than we should have normally, just because of the life gain, and you can basically like powerhouse it to have like 7 mana healing and things like this. You can exile cards if you are really under the pressure. You have so many options. We have some counter spells, but counter spells are definitely not how we play the deck. We have more threats and more removals. Counter spells are just you know, the surgical removing of this one piece that the enemy really wants and securing the game overall. So we don't have a lot of them. Jewelry, one of the cards that will also go, so of course we play 4. Devious Cover-Up, basically the only way that we can cycle our counter spells into, you know, counter spell heavy deck. If the game goes really long, you can chain double Devious Cover-Up and create like an endless infinite loop of counter spells. And this is why we also have Negate. So basically you have 3 hard counter spells, and you first cast Negate, then Devious Cover-Up taking back Negate, and then Devious Cover-Up taking back Devious Cover-Up and Negate if you cast it in the meantime. It's cool, it's fun, it prevents our opponent from playing magic, which is basically the best thing you can do. And we have Memory Deluge to refill, along with Kaito. Those are the draw engines, and of course our 5 and 6 mana huge threats that always basically go to 4-1. Whatever happens, they usually go to 4-1. And Xanathar for some flavor and soul crushing accent in the deck. 1 Field of Ruin, because we really have issues with killing the mainlands. March is not great against the whole. Bloodchief first sorcery, this is too weak. We basically have Soul Shatter, we cannot counter them, so we need a little bit of answer. You can even amp Field of Ruins, but I don't want to get too many of them early game, because sometimes I like colored mana, and for Mythic you need the 2 black mana. We have double Celestus, you can go back to 1 I think, but generally if you overdraw Celestus you just cycle them, so it's very rare when it hurts you, and with so many 5 and 6 drops, this ramping is actually super important. I had huge issues with hitting lands today. As you know me, that seems to be the pattern for some reason, but we actually have 26 lands together with Juari, so we shouldn't have any issues. So just be warned, hope your draws are better than mine. And of course, the games were pretty awesome, so I think you will enjoy them. It was fun, the standard goes away. I'm a very small, modest channel, so of course I'm not the VIP to play the new format, but I've been watching some streams and it seems really amazing, so I'm super excited for it, and someday, maybe, we'll be important enough to participate. Oh yeah, being on the sidetrack, so cool. But thanks to this we get to play one more Dimir, and I'm super happy for anyone who stayed until now, who listens to my rambling, and you are here as a true fan, while some play with this new format. Yuck. We are still in the Dimir era of snow greatness with Iymrith and Xanathar. And that's what it counts. So really thank you for sticking by with the channel, and let's have some fun. And tomorrow I will try to make new decks with new formats. So I will try to publish something tomorrow, like probably very late in the evening. I will try, no promises, but I will try to make, some new decks already in next days with all the new cool cards that I need to craft. So let's bring some wallets into work. Alright, that was a bit too long probably. Thank you, and don't forget to subscribe, and as always, enjoy the videos. Thank you. Alright, we are going first with hand basically full of 1 mana removal. What can go wrong? We are definitely... Hello. Okay, let's see if that was a nice start. Oh, you piece of great player. Okay, I think we need to decide on this. Yeah. Okay, so how do we do it? Ray is really good. I think we go with the Bloodchief first. Oh, we don't have enough mana. Let's just make sure that the board is clear. Bro, we came prepared. You have no chance against our amazing deck. Joke, we just get mana screwed and that will be it. He knows that we have removal. See? Mana screwed. 26 lands? Definitely not enough. It's so fortunate that our full hand is 1 mana. Bro, I have more of this stuff than you think. This game is just pure abusing of the system and pure abusing the abusement of system. Everyone is just prepared for the dumb stuff that's going on. Bro, get out of here. Get out of here. And we do it main phase, because otherwise it flips and it stops becoming a non-issue. Okay, that's a problem. This is probably Professor Onyx, because we are closer to Lolth. So, let's get going. Let's start giving up this value. I need more emotes. Like this game. Enemy played 5 creatures. We play 5 removal. Magic as intended. Like really perfect. Perfection. Can I get my lands, please? You freaking... It had to be the tap land. One of the 4 we have in the deck. In 47 cards. I'm not raging. By the way, we are at casual 24. Okay, that was something we needed for the full game, thank you. Great. Do we want to keep drawing cards for free? Or we just want better selection? I kinda want every card, I'm greedy person. What is this crap? 5 mana, instant. Valorous Stance? Valorous or Emperor. Oh my god, we are getting Emperored. Oh no, that's so bad. Yeah, I should have thought that they never whiff. So if they didn't play anything, it's, you know, the Emperor. This will be a trouble. Oh, okay. So Valorous stance, I guess. Portable, you piece of great human being. We are trying to be positive. We are so positive it hurts. We can still use Kaito, like it's a good card. Okay, that's pretty strong. Enemy is tapped out, or should I say the opponent, I will never learn. And let's make some spiders, shall we? That's so good. Yeah, land is great, and I really want the land, but I want Memory Deluge much more. See, you just need to have 5 removal in a row, and everything is fine. Portable horse are annoying, but they aren't good. Like, it's not a good trade for them. Adversary is a bit better, but it still doesn't give, like, huge value. We are at 19, so, you know, it's fine. If he goes face, we might actually not block. Kaito, okay, I see. That's smart, because this always breaks the combo. We will never draw a card. So do we even care about Kaito? I don't need to cycle, my cards are good. Bruh, I just care about Lolth. That was really useful early game. But let's keep drawing cards. Oh, can you feel the pain already incoming? Because I do. We are casting Memory Deluge, because we might hit a land. Wow, 4 cards, not a single land. Epic. Definitely Iymrith. I think Soul Shatter. It answers... Okay, maybe not the cave, but it answers something, definitely. We ain't attacking. We click quick, so he doesn't see the ray. So let's be prepared for clicking through the phases. Okay, I've done my job. We didn't show that we have the thingy. Aww, it would be such a shame if something happened to your adversary that cannot be Valorous stance because, like, you know, it's a minus. Aww, what's going on, bro? What's going on, bro? Oh boy, we are bros here. It was like the emote war was funny. I think our opponent knows exactly what he needs to do. Do you want to explode this turn or the next turn? Oh wow, that's probably the best top deck of his deck, and it will still be not enough, because our deck is the almighty Dimir, and we don't care what he has. We will outvalue you. Always. Oh, the soul damage. The soul damage is here. I think we go with Iymrith. It's way too hard for him to do anything about this creature, and they cannot just attack. Like, every attack means they donate 1 creature, and that's way too much. Are you freaking serious? From the freaking top, the perfect answer, and the only thing that trades well. Yeah, it's fine, like, we will still win, but the fact that this happened is just so annoying. So freaking annoying. Yeah, enjoy your freaking 6 damage. Oh man, I want to cast Xanathar so bad just for the soul damage that we will inflict to our opponent. And you know what? You deserve it. We will make you suffer. You are playing against Dimir with your annoying little white creatures. There's no coming back from this. You cannot kill us, and next turn we will have fun with your deck. Oh boy. And you will regret playing against almighty Dimir. 1 Anger? Not enough. Of course, from the top, every single turn he draws something that pumps his creatures. We will draw 2 lands from the top of his deck. You know it happens. You know it will be like this. And now we block, because we get card advantage this way, and we are at 10, so we need to respect it, and Xanathar will keep drawing cards. Wow. One of the cards that actually punishes us. And it nearly does nothing. Wow, that's probably the worst draw of his deck except of 2 lands. So we need to... Man, it's pretty bad, not gonna lie. But we still use it. Bro. Attacking creatures you control. Get a lot of attack. What would you say for this, bro? He will take 10 damage, of course, but still. Yeah, that's what I thought. Man, his top decks actually made it closer than it should be. But you can see, all you need to kill the, like, mono white. Draw 4 1-mana removals in a row and just keep removing every single creature they play. Magic the Gathering as intended. Pure skill. I would really like 1-mana removal. Like, I will keep it. Because we have pretty decent, like, mid-game, should I say. But definitely not perfect. The problem is that 2-drop will be against Kaito and we cannot do anything about it. We generally want... Oh my god, they missed it. That's perfect. Okay, this fixed our draw completely. Now we are covered. We can counter whatever happens and then we play Kaito. I don't know what the deck is about. It might be Boros Reanimator. In that case, they cannot... It's too early for them to do anything. They might kill Kaito, we don't care. They have no priority. That's so weird. With 7 cards in the hand, 3 mana open, they have no single instant. I don't know, like, I'm open to what unveils. Man, the animation wizards are doing are so lackluster. They really don't care. Oh my god, like, it's probably for graphic designer like half an hour to do this crap and then sell it for like thousands of dollars. Okay, great, let's attack. We definitely want to draw untap lands, so we activate Devious Cover-Up. Okay, that's smart, we cannot activate it in response. This hurts, not gonna lie. I'm really... By the way, he just top decked it. That wasn't previously an issue. He cannot discard anything, so he cannot play Invoke Justice next turn. Maybe we negate this crap. Drawing card is actually important, and we know he has only 1 removal because he just top decked it. What a freaking cheater. Hacker. Horrible person. Someone we want to beat. And I will actually play the untap land just to activate Jewelry. It is a big deal. You generally want to have at least part of control over enemy turn. It's not perfect, of course, but if he has perfect draw, like, you know, if he combos something somehow, you can answer, like Windfall. Imagine he casts Windfall right now. If you counter it, you probably will win the game. Okay, nice. That's so huge. Did you draw another remover from the top, bro? That's what I thought. Oh boy, that would actually be scary. Like, we have a lot of cards, but Kaito is important. We need to keep Kaito in the board. We also need the Ninja. If they remove Ninja, it's not the worst, because in time we will make another one. And we want to... this is annoying. This activates his... This is Boros Reanimator, for sure. So they really want to have this discard effect. But I think we counter something that brings back creatures. So yeah, we have to do it. It sucks, but it's better. It's better this way, you know? And then step, of course, we kill the thingy. So, you know, we need to fear the chapter 3, and it's so slow that we will draw so many cards in the meantime. Let's play the land. That is a big deal. Problem is we cannot tap out. This is the matchup when you need your counter spells and they need to be up. So let's not be greedy. Opponent was thinking about something and he had an instant. Huh, what do we do? Midhook Massacre is probably answer to Faber. It's the same cost as Bloodchief first and gives life. Xanathar might lose us the game if he really has a good top deck. I think as long as we draw cards and counter stuff, we should be fine. This will be painful. He will discard like 2 crap cards and basically draw very good 2 cards, which will enable his plays this turn and the next turn probably. But it's okay. Can we kill it smart? Not really. So that's exactly what we prepared for. I will go for Negate. Yeah, Soul Shatter is also okay, I guess. Let's take it. It's not perfect, I prefer Negate, but it's better than the average for the deck. And that's why we kept the mana and we kept the counter spell. We could play Xanathar, that would be super fun, but then we would get hit by this. And, you know, if that was Velomachus with very good draw from the top, it could get scary very quickly. Okay, so opponent goes first. We don't have a lot of lands, we have some removal. I think we should be fine as long as we don't get super mana screwed, as you know, in every game we play. So we will see. I'm getting already stressed because when I have 2 lands, I always feel that I don't draw more. Especially I cannot reach like something like 4 mana. But we will see. We are seemingly against mono black, so it means that we have way more time. And as you can see, not a single land so far. We basically will draw 1/6 of the deck, so we should have 4 lands, a bit more than 4 lands on average, and we have 2 so far. It's definitely not how we want to play. Okay. Fortunately, it's just 3 damage. I need untapped land from the top to ramp into Celestus, into land that is untapped, then we Mythic. You know what? At this point, I will take it. It's extremely not what we wanted. Do we let it switch? Yeah, we do. Our land, our draws are just a bit too bad. Man, this is one of the examples that games we did everything right. We should keep hand like this on the draw, because we get 1 additional card. I don't really want to ramp him, to be honest. I really don't. I think we just have to take it. We probably should double spell, just to flip into daytime, because otherwise we cannot kill them. And of course we whiffed on another land, just to be sure. Man, so annoying, like honestly. But we play like this, it's bad play overall, it gives them treasure, it gives them stuff, but we don't have better targets, and this is the way we flip into daytime, sorry. And this is something we need to first of all cycle this crap that we keep on, like we drew 1/5 of the deck already. 1/5 of the deck. We should have 26 lands by 5, so we should have 5 lands. We are like drawing nearly 2 times too little lands than we should, or like consistently. And that's super annoying because this is an easy sweep. All we do is play Mythic Massacre and we win the game. But with those kind of draws we might actually not be able to do it. Mythic Massacre, definitely important card. I think it's Bloodchief first, it's the worst card of what we have. Now of course we will get flooded for the rest of the game with lands. A Shadow Verdict, definitely a better option, but we lose all the life gain that we should have if we didn't miss a land. We would get this life gain. Okay? Our opponent as always goes extremely greedy to hope to kill us because, you know, maybe he whiffs. That when that's your strategy, I would reconsider. he has 4 cards, he definitely had plays. He decided to go for let's cross the fingers and maybe it works. That's actually pretty smart. So he knows that Hive might die, but now he needs to tap out completely and we will exile some cards. I will definitely exile cards. Yeah, sure. So, if that's the target, we have 5. Do we go for more? I think 7 is the play. We have a bit too many Mythic Massacres, and given he has Mythic, we want to make sure that we are a bit on the positive side of life, which I could definitely use right now. Oh boy. It seems that even the mana screws weren't enough, but it definitely tried. Blood on the Snow. Definitely. And we definitely play it, so we can go Blood on the Snow, Bloodchief first, or some combinations of the cards. We only have 3 Snowlands. It means that we cannot bring Professor Onyx back right now. I never read this card throughout. I read it many times, but I never really understood it. You know, the sign of great Magic play. I should probably. Whenever another non-token creature dies, connives. When it dies, return another non-rogue with equal power. Oh, that's cool. So I think we go for Xanathar. First of all, let's make sure that we do it. With Celestus, we will draw into good cards sooner or later. And let's just make sure that we get enough card advantage. I don't want to double spell this turn. Okay, like, it might die, but that's fine. It's hard to kill. Like, this kind of deck has not much removal. It's usually like 3 or 4 Infernal Grasp in the whole deck. And if that's his play, it's still okay. Like, we will get card advantage anyway. And Negate probably, right? This is the play. Blood on the Snow with Ice Tunnel might also be a good play. But I kinda think we have better ways to do it. They usually don't have haste things. So we can double cycle, we get 2 life and we switch to cards basically. And that's really good. Bloodchief first, not needed too much. And Mythic needs to stay. This is definitely card that has to be here. That was a weird sentence. Man, I want to win this so hard. Hard choice. I honestly think Blood on the Snow. 1 is fine. 2, like it's great for value, but that's not how we win. Okay, sure. Like, we also have Magecraft. At some point we can just kill him directly, right? Even at like response time to his play. Okay, Memory Deluge. You are in this deck. That's amazing. I nearly forgot how this card looks like. Yeah, I'm ranting. I lost the game due to this, like, not drawing Memory Deluge for 20 turns. And I have feelings toward this card now. Positive feelings, of course. Alright, so I think the game is pretty much closed right now. We just need to have a good moment to close it up completely. First Memory Deluge will be the start of his fall, basically. Blood on the Snow. Nice. So first we go with Memory Deluge, because we might draw Juwari and he's completely tapped out. Kaito. Honestly, Field of Ruin is probably better. So let's protect. Onyx is way too important for us. And we might even do it like this. I don't care about my HP too much. I just want mana efficiency with Onyx and life drain. We have enough to kill our opponent very easy, I think. All we need is just a little bit time, and that's completely fine. I want Devious Cover-Up just to protect the Onyx from the next threat. So our opponent is thinking what he will take, Mascot Exhibition or the Exile effect, the Noxious Fumes, I think. Probably one of those two, because Onyx is game winning, he needs to remove her or he loses the game. He might also rage quit, you know. It seems like a viable answer to be seeing Onyx on the field. So I guess we have to cut the video. We are meeting those kind of players again. Yep, they actually went full rage quit mode. Which is pretty hilarious because they got early game they never should have, just because we got mana screwed. They dealt so much more damage. We had perfect answer on basically curve and we couldn't play it for like 2 turns because we were behind just out of drawing lands, like at half the rate that our deck should have. Okay, we are going first with very bad mana base. Probably we will mulligan. We are against a Mathman playing Ajani. Is the Math playing 1-drop, 2-drop, 3-drop? Because I have a feeling it is. Like, this is a really good hand. But if we whiff on the land, we lose the game. Especially with Mythic as a sweeper. How risky do we feel? Man, like, we have 26 lands, we should draw some lands. We need what? At 3 we activate one of our cards. We need to draw to 5. Oh my god, it's a mulligan. And it's still 2-drop. Just a worse one. Cool. Thank you, Magic. That's a start that makes me feel like I'm losing already. Let's see what... See? It's always aggro. However, being on the play is so important. Especially with Shadow Verdict. We need one more land. One more land activates basically the rest of the hand. And we have one in advance, so we just need one more. Bruh. No, not gonna happen. See ya. Your last days at Arena. I will never see you again. Unless I play Expert, then I will see you again. We play the Swamp, and we make a stop, because we don't want to show our opponents how crappy our hand is. Oh, should I counter it? Oh, maybe not. Maybe let's not counter it. How do we answer the trigger? Freak you. He actually just went all in with no hesitation about our hand. Unfortunately, that's usually the correct play. Okay, and now we don't care because we actually have plays. Next turn, it's Shadow Verdict, so the problem is Kumano will not be a creature. I'm not sure how we play this one. We might counter whatever he plays. I'm like, it's yeah, we definitely see an Earth. What do we want this? Yeah, that's a good card. Oh boy, this will be very, very close. And we aren't guaranteed to have Flan Drop. We are at 17, that's a really good stuff. You know what? We could even try. I think we need to hit it. We can take one hit and there's low chance we don't hit anything at all. We have 5 mana, I think March is good enough. Professor Onyx is so tempting though. And I'm not talking about the art. Having so much value in the hand, like we might not get value. So we play the land, we activate Ray on the Aspirant. He has 2-2 with haste and whatever he plays. If he plays Raiju, which is very likely, Shadow Verdict is not great. I think we need March. Yeah, it is March. It gives us way more time, that's really important. I'm making the stop. Remember, you need to make this freaking stop for like one more day. As long as you see this amazingly balanced creature. And on the bright side, you won't hear me ranting about the same cards. We will change what we rant about. I'm sure I will find something. I've already seen some red decks that I already don't like too much. So it's great. It will always be great. Don't worry. We will find a way. The game is definitely not over, but our opponent seems like to be a bit out of gas. Do we go for Shadow Verdict? I think we do, and this is probably the best turn to play it. We get everything on the board. Like, you need to remember, if enemy plays a 4-drop, your Shadow Verdict is not good anymore. It just doesn't clear the board, and yeah, you paid full turn, you did nothing, and enemy is already ahead on the board and kills you, and then he gets to get another play. That's such a bad situation, you don't really want to be in it. Oh, you love to see it. Oh, bro. Oh, that's such a good draw. I feel that we don't lose games today. Like, really. We actually didn't lose a single game so far. Math man. More like I play cards man. Okay, I tried, okay? That was the best joke I had. Which tells a lot. Quality channel, of course. But oh boy, that's a really good draw. Can I draw a land, please? And yes, we will pain ourselves to 8. Thank you. Man, like the deck is actually pretty cool guy today. And we do not need Celestus. We didn't play anything. So Brutal Catar switches. Sure. I will deal with it somehow. We have life gain. I really don't want to get hit by the den. Okay, you asked for it, bro. You just asked for it. It's your fault. It's such a good deal that I will not walk away from it. If that's Varro's stance, I will rage quit. This gives trample. No, don't you dare. Don't you dare to use, no, no. Are you freaking serious? What a champion. It has no trample, it has trample. Freak you. I'm so mad. I'm just a mad person right now. Huh. Okay, so how do we do it? Actually, this draw card might be really painful. I think we just use the March. In which case, we will draw a card. You know how it is. Man, this was basically like the perfect draw for him. If we pay 3 life, we can get rid of this card, because yeah, he will get greedy, right? But maybe it's not the best call from my side. Man, the game just got hard because his cards were perfect for the situation. I think we go for 6, right? Yeah, 4 mana. Yeah, we want to maximize the, you know what, the live game. Because we are getting hit by quite a lot with the Den probably this turn, but it means he doesn't build on the board. So he got 1-time advantage of 4 damage. That's not as good as it seems for him. Especially that we have follow-up with Iymrith, so it means that the next attacks won't be so great. Losing Lolth is okay. This draw is probably the worst in the deck. Well, definitely not easy. Iymrith makes sure that we can block whatever he ignites, but this turn is scary. We have no control over the game, and we see what he plays. Okay, that's probably the worst play you can make. Bro? What's up? You know what ward does, right? I guess he did it for lifelink, but it's still like not really a play. This might be cycled, so maybe we play it. Attacking is not great with Iymrith. Keeping counterspell is really good. So he might either play a card with haste and smorcast, so then 3/3 hits our face, or he can activate the Den and not play anything, and then we block the Den, we get 4 damage. We don't die in either way. If he doesn't cast anything, we also switch to nighttime, which is sweet. I think we won't cycle twice, and the first cycle is Celestus. He also loses 1 creature when he attacks. Oh boy. That's so close, like this Valorous stance. Oh my god, I'm rage quitting. So rage quitting right now. Okay, so we are switching. Okay. This doesn't need activation, right? So it's actually a bit better to draw this one, and he has double Den, so he can activate another one anyway. So this is better draw. Okay. Let's get our life. We definitely need it. Okay, that's really good. Okay, we needed it so much. Okay. We could also double spell just to flip, but I don't think... Like this one live. How they play? They have Kumano, this hits us, and the token. We get dealt 3 damage easy. So we need to be at 4. I think that's actually the play. I cannot believe it, but it is the play. 0. Our opponent is like, what the hell, bro? Are you not smart? The other choice would be just to manually use Celestus. Maybe that was better. Not sure. I would need to count the mana. Maybe that was a bit better. But we might draw something, you know? Oh boy! Can I get the third card to decide on the third card? Both of them are perfect for different situations. I think it has to be Mythic. Oh my god, it's such a pain. We know we get hit by for 3. We just want to make sure that this card cannot kill us. Man, it's so close. If he doesn't cast anything and just activates the den, we get to cycle again and get to here. Like this one. See? See ya. No. Okay, this is super important. This. Devious Cover-Up, not perfect. Celestus, no. Memory Deluge is not the worst. Memory Deluge is good enough. Lolth is bad. Bloodchief is bad. All of those are bad. Those are the only good cards for the matchup. Memory Deluge, yeah, I guess we shuffle it, so that's a problem, but like worst case, if we don't draw anything, we just attack with Iymrith. So I still think that's a good call. And now he cannot activate anything. Bloodchief first. You know what? It is decent. So do we just draw 3 cards? We don't die, right? We can also cycle Celestus, I guess. We don't die to attack. If he draws 1 mana burn spell, he wins the game, I think. If we attack with Iymrith and whiff on all of those cards. But you know what? I don't believe we whiff on everything. Don't I? Let's be honest, I whiff quite a lot, but it's better. Like, we need to say goodbye to Iymrith. What is the best tribute to Iymrith than drawing full mana value, full card value out of what's going on? Is this good draw? You know what? It's not the worst. It's definitely not the worst. We have 3 mana. Worst case, we Jewari just for the live game. I think we have this 1 HP to invest. Not great cards. I hoped for something better. Did we play land? Oh boy, this is actually very good one. I cannot believe it. That's the play. And the rest goes into the graveyard. You know what it means. Oh my god, I did play land? Oh my god, that's... Are you serious? Yeah, I thought that I didn't play a land. That's why I took this card. Oh my god! I told you, we whiffed on everything. We whiffed on everything, and on top of this I made a huge mistake. Man, I think I hovered too shortly, and it didn't show me that it entered battlefield this turn. I messed it up. I was playing a bit too fast. Oh, I'm so sad. This is the only game we lost, and I'm sure I could have played better and won this. I misplayed definitely on many levels.